Hamvention 2026, just walking in, and I don't remember the name of the building I walked into, but it's like the first one you can get to. And here we are. Let's take a look. Got the DX Engineering booth. It's Friday morning. I want to say it's around 9:15, so it just opened. I was helping Jim set up at his booth in the flea market area, and now I've been cut loose, taking a look at stuff. I'm sure I'm going to look at each of these in depth, but already I am being tempted by things. Even last night when I went to the 4 Days in May vendor thingy at night, it turned out to be quite the temptation. And I come into these things and I say, I'm not really gonna be getting anything. I just want to go here and see some ham friends and talk about whatever's going on in people's lives, and then all of a sudden I get tempted by all this gear. So I guess I'm your perfect candidate for Hamvention attendee. So now we're going over here to the Flex Radio booth. Take a look here. Look at that. Got the new Aurora, which everyone's talking about, but it's not yet available.
Howdy, come on in.
Look at that. Aha. The Begali Keys. Beautiful switches that cost hundreds of dollars. But all they are is that contact switch, forged in beautiful steel.
You want me to turn that speed up on the oscillator for you? Yeah, I've always got someone
That's
come
the
by and ask me if I
Mono,
know the speed up.
which is one that I've always wanted. And then the other one that I really like, I don't know if they have it out. It's a straight key. Yeah, they don't have it out.
Yeah.
But it is the, it's like a $500 straight key that they have. It's a thing of beauty. Always wanted it, but it's like, really? 500 bucks? Oh, they got everybody here. Ray Novak's talking about the 5200, it looks like. We got a crowd here. All these phones out. As we talk about.
But it is 2 meters, 70 centimeter. Not 220.
Yeah, so that's happening. Got all kinds of stuff going on over here. Oh, there's ham studies, so I think I'm going to get me a signal. No, can I get a signal stick there? Let's take a look here. Yeah, I should be able to buy a signal stick here. I need one of those for my rig, because right now I'm rocking the, let me see if I can get it here. Rocking the Smiley antenna on my Quansheng, and I should actually have a signal stick on there. So, looks like first purchase of the day is going to be a signal stick.
Great product.
So here's Josh doing his live stream right now.
There's a Yam Study app.
Josh visiting the ham study booth. I just picked up my my signal stick, so you can see here. I got it on my Quansheng right now. But I do BNC because I like transferring my antennas very quickly between HTs, and so I highly recommend, if you haven't done it, convert all of your HTs to BNC. It's really a time saver, and it makes things so easy, just cross-compatible. Anyway, let's see. Here we go. QRP Labs is one of the other ones that I was tempted by last night. They have the QMX kit, which is it can be a 160 to 6 meter kit that you put together. It's 5 watts. And let me give you a gander at that here. but it's really cool. There we go. QRP Labs. This guy's super good at CW. Nice. Selling his
Have you ever seen our little
Pico
keys?
paddles.
Our paddles?
And then we got, right here is the
Don't be offended. I just
And so,
one of these.
I don't know you anything. We're good?
Yeah, for $5.
Awesome. Thank you.
I scooped it up.
so you can get a QMX here for 125.
I've seen them so
And
Again.
look at that, 160 to 6.
Did you do it?
You might want to pause it here and take a look. All these features.
I followed them for a long time.
Really cool rig, really cool rig.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
We have your email.
All right, I didn't travel far. I was literally just at the QRP Labs booth. I am now at the QRP Works booth. And let me show you here. This is QRP Works. This is the other guy at FDIM who kind of caught my attention for a long time. Talking about this Sidekart Decoder Edition, which is a pretty neat little device that I'm gonna probably end up getting here.
I don't know when
Demoing it right now.
So after a certain amount of operating time, 2 years maybe, I replace the battery.
But yeah, this is a device that just sits on the side of a KX2, 705, whatever rig you got that does CW. And it interfaces particularly with the 705 using a Bluetooth connection for cat control. And stores everything, comes in, translates it, of course, and you can export that, all the contacts and all that kind of stuff. It has all these hotkey shortcuts with a keyboard that allow you to automated send messages, come up with like dynamic replies. So like if you're having a QSO right now with, AD6DM, you could just type that in as the exchange recipient, then hit the shortcut key to do the exchange, and it will send back the right call and then your pre-configured exchange message, and then it will let you save that to a log, and you can actually plug in that little sidecar later, and it will export an ADIF file into the computer, and you just upload that to your logs. So really cool device. I feel like I'm definitely rusty at CW, so I need something like that where I'm able to do all kinds of contacts. I'll get back into CW. I know that thing will actually help me get back into CW because it's kind of like easing back into the head copy, and then as I get better again, stop being so rusty about it, I will be able to actually use it. And then I'll switch over to purely my key. Here, let me get this in the background so you see what's going on behind me. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. And then what we have here is a bunch of iPads. We got the iPad Air, a bunch of used laptops here, including the CF33 Tough Butt. For all you tech prepper people out there who use whatchamacallit, the FZ, I forget the name, FZ-M1 I believe is what he uses, the tablet. Ruggedized laptops are for field use if you watch the tech prepper. Now we're approaching the HRO booth, which is always got a line in front of it. Got all manner of things. 710s, a bunch of Yaesu gear here. In particular, I like that FTM 150 right there. I don't know if you can see that. That's the rig I want to put in my Go box there. Excuse me, sir. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You go to mine.
Here we go.
For the show, it has an additional $20 coupon.
Right across, we got West Mountain Radio.
Crank them out.
Known for a lot of their turnkey things like this here battery power box. A lot of these guys are pretty well known for these epic power gates, which is a really cool kind of failover thing where you got your battery and your main power hooked up to it, and then it'll just switch over, and it helps charge sometimes. Pretty cool stuff.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Nothing but the best here.
Got all manner of power pole distribution. Got fused. Really awesome. Here we are in front of ABR.
Pack tennis. I'm going to try to link that below.
See you there?
Look
at this guy.
End-fed half-wave antennas you can buy, and I love it. So compact. And now we got the man, the myth, the legend.
What's up?
Started to release videos again recently.
We got tank radio, and we got people photobombing. But
Dennis, man, how you doing?
how's it going, Tank?
How you doing?
I'm just out here filming. I just got, I was helping Jim set up at the flea market.
Yeah.
I just got released, but he's got me on a leash, as you can see. He's calling me at any moment just to, if he's got bathroom breaks or whatever.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I missed your voice, man. Your podcast needs to come back.
Get that going. Yes, I know.
But you're doing YouTube videos again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get back into the YouTubes. But it's good to see everyone. This is a great show. The weather is a lot colder this time around, so it's really it's actually kind of pleasant. But the mornings are very chilly.
Yeah. I'm about to take my jacket off, and we're in building 3 already.
Are we?
2.
I've just been wandering. I think this is 2.
2.
But yeah, we were trying to set up yesterday. It was way too cold, but then I heard tomorrow's going to be pretty warm.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be fun.
You never know with Dayton. Last time I was here was 2 years ago, and it was raining and muddy and hot. And this time around, I got to wear a jacket. So
yeah, I thankfully Googled the weather before coming.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring a light jacket and throw on another pair of pants.
Yeah. Are you live streaming or is this recording?
No, just recording.
Okay. Well, it's good to see everyone. And
good to see you, man.
I'll see you. See you around. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to continue here. We got Pactena, Halibut Electronics. Uh-oh. I lost a shoelace. I'm going to have to pause here and do my shoelace. All right, so I got this Radioddity. It's like a 4G LTE blasphemy of a radio at a Hamvention. And that's what Jim gave me to keep in touch, which I guess is the thing to do. But I, for the life of me, can't figure out how to get this damn thing to be more quiet. He says that it's these buttons on here to turn down the volume, and that doesn't do nothing. So it's still loud as hell, blows my eardrums out every time he calls out. I don't know what I feel about this. I call it my tether. I'm outside. I just saw Jason, who I haven't seen yet today. How's it going, man? It's good to see you.
Yeah.
I heard you were at FDIM, but I didn't see you there.
Yeah. No, I didn't see you there either.
Yeah. Well, we got. Oh, here's the other Jason. They're always together.
Excuse me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Busy man, but yeah, just floating around. Have you ever used one of these?
Not that model. No. What is that?
I don't know how to turn down the damn volume.
I've
been trying everything. I'm about to go on Google because I just don't know. It's just, he'll blow my eardrums out every time he calls me. So
T.O.'s probably at the T.O.'s around here, and he does that. He does the Radioddity stuff.
I think these are his.
Yeah.
So I gotta figure that out.
I figured you'd be with Jim.
Here I am in front of the racetrack, or the horse track is what Jim called it. It's the flea market, where last time I was here, I spent a lot of time here. And you can easily spend a lot of time in Hamvention just there. Uh-oh, got some angry dogs. But yeah, I'm gonna do my rounds here. If anything interesting comes up, you'll see me again.
The DOD gives them to them for free.
Now look at all these assault-looking police vehicles. Inspires awe or actual fear.
Militarizing the police is a great idea.
I'm here with Boston Johnny.
What up?
My roomie. This guy's a hoot. I love being around him.
I just wish you weren't so friendly on the cuddle side.
Yeah. You aren't supposed to talk about that on
I know. What happened? What happens in the attic stays in the attic.
But yeah, he's gonna show me where TO and Radioddity booth is, and then later I gotta go find Chuck because he's got a CW key for me. But yeah, this is the back end of the flea market right here. All right, we're coming up on Mr. N2MAK and K8WOO.
Good to see you,
How's it going?
How's it going?
How's it going? Hey, man. I
am
talked to this
looking
guy at
forward to
FDIM.
Hopefully being able to do a jump today. We'll see.
Oh, you are?
Hopefully.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
I don't understand. Like, it's nice out, but it also has to do with the clouds
Okay.
and the cloud height, saturation,
So
things I don't know.
check on N2MAK's channel, see if he
Yeah.
actually did jump.
Yep.
By the time this video comes out, you will know if he had jumped or not.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But
So that's the tiniest valve thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
What the hell is that?
oh, and check this out. So what I did. So this is the mini.
Oh, okay.
But look
Oh,
what
you
I
guys
did.
got
He's got
one.
the cool one.
Let's
He's-
see.
He's got the
Translucent.
Amber Prison Edition.
So, but look at the
Right.
the startup screen.
Okay. Nice.
RF around and find out.
RF around
no, but
and
I saw the
find out is
sticker
what it
on,
said.
TO's table last night.
It's
Oh,
you're gonna
that's
look
awesome.
quick. It's on the boot up.
That's awesome.
So RF around and find
I saw
out.
the sticker on Steve's table last night. I was like, that is the shit. That is my favorite thing I have seen. And I was like, oh, awesome.
But
Thank you
anyway,
very much.
So this is some of the
appreciate it.
crowd. This is one of the reasons I like to come to Hamvention. I get to see my cool people who I always see on YouTube and Twitter all the time
Yep.
in person.
It's the people.
That's
that
why.
make him-
That's why this guy needs to get
every
a
other-
YouTube channel too.
That's the last thing this world.
That's like
another YouTube channel.
that one will get censored right away.
Yeah, that
But,
won't be good.
All right, here we are at the Radioddity booth. I don't know if you could see him, but there's T.O. right there.
That little guy, DMR radio.
Look at him.
Oh, it doesn't have a placard. So. No,
Selling like a mofo.
$110, so it's $80 off. That's a good deal. Dennis, good morning.
How's it going, man?
Satellite prediction. So you have to kind of download and get set up that way. 5 watts dual band DMR, 500,000 contacts, USB-C charging, and programming.
Take a look around here. This is the Radioddity booth. They got all the cool stuff.
Yep.
They got the thing that I just found about.
Be the voice you want
The
to
Valve Ring Mini for $35.
Okay, awesome.
It will go up. I didn't realize the 6200 was that tiny.
Yeah, overnight success.
I've never seen one in person.
That's pretty cool. There you go. There you see. I said
On the other side, I got one of these set up in my house. Courtesy of T.O.'s review. But yeah, I do like that weather station. It's pretty cool. All right, here we are at the Coffee and Ham Radio's booth. None other than Mr. Smokin' Ape
Okay, this is the big one.
and Mr. Chuck.
I don't know. You have to.
Dennis.
What's up, man?
Dennis,
You have to ask Chuck
you
which
gave
one
me a
people
battery.
are.
I guess
It's me.
Nice. Thank you, sir.
he's not getting all that.
That's for you guys.
Wow, look at that.
You know, somebody just
Look at
tried
these
to
guys.
Uh-oh.
I know these guys.
They did.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Thank you. How's it going, man?
Look at this.
And then
What's happening? Yeah, here we are at Coffee and Ham Radios. It's happening over here. We got N2MAK Mike over there. We got Carlos.
Thank
Got
you.
Chuck
Thank you.
selling his antennas. They got their Bucky's chairs.
I've seen those.
We do. And he's got
record the transmitted through Bluetooth.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
25 years. Vertical on
These
that.
last ones, this last
That way
pack
you
is
can put
set
it
low
like
as
a
fire.
10-meter mast. And a lot of people find it when they put it up, they slam it. Push the mast in the tree. It's easier. This is real popular. It's super easy to mount.
To our old store, which is not there anymore. Okay. And that's all the stuff we like. Okay. All right. Thank you. We sell kits, antenna kits. Eventually, we're going to change to the orange winder because our other winder.
You know, we had this running theory that Smoking Ape never wanted to come to any show that I was at.
Get you the thing a wire to go
There
with.
we go. Here's proof.
You just
I'm
have
with
to
'em.
add the element, the counterpoint to that. We normally sell
this
them
guy.
as kids.
I see.
Yeah. So they're happening. And yeah, a lot of stuff going on here. Got Chuck
No, with him.
talking his antennas. Yeah.
Yeah, talking. I'm always talking to him. You know that.
I said you're hawking your antennas.
Oh, hawking.
Yeah.
I have
See,
my
we have the best prices.
Yeah.
We offer the
You
most.
got some selection. You got this nice looking booth
CW
here.
keys. Oh, did I get it?
No, you didn't, man. This guy printed me up a great key. Thank you, sir.
Look
at that.
Ask you if you have the magnet one. Like
Beautiful.
Because that's what I want
Like
to
I
get.
think I have some.
So now I got this tiny pico paddle style. I don't know if that's
only fits the
copyright
big one.
infringement, but hey,
That's
The
what I
bigger
want.
one.
Yep.
trademark infringement.
That's what I was
But
wondering.
anyway,
What's that?
well, thank you.
What were you saying?
I was like,
Those guys went out of business
this
and
is
came back. That's
this
not
is
my fault.
Pico-like. I don't know if I can say
Oh,
that,
yeah,
but I'm
it's-
saying it.
Wait. $45 Pico lights.
Yeah. You know, if you go to FDIM
Yours
last
is
night,
yours is a little bit more because it has the magnets on
the
it.
FDIM last night, they had the Picos resurrected, and they were $150. I couldn't believe
As
it.
soon as I decide to do something like it, they come back out.
Yeah. But yeah, Chuck, you need to charge $160.
Once I
Right.
get the reputation,
Yes.
I'm sending that to the QRP guy. He said he'll try them out. So
Yeah.
Once I got some official, real guys, not me that doesn't know how to do CW, you know. Then
Get the
then I
endorsement
can
by
bring
an
the
actual
price down.
user. Yeah.
I just
There
want,
you
I
go.
want people to. I mean, I want to get into it, but I haven't.
Yes.
But I want other people to get into it.
I'm doing the lazy thing actually. I'm about to go in there and buy one of those sidecarts.
Yeah.
Those
Well,
things are awesome.
I think $45. I mean, 45
Yes.
or $50. You're buying it. It's. I had like 10 people come up and tell me they bought it last and they love it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean,
There
that
you go.
speaks for itself. Like,
Word of mouth, right?
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking for. I told the guys, email me, let me know how you like it.
Yeah.
I sold a single paddle, that guy loves it,
Yeah.
and I didn't even bring any of those.
I believe it.
I gotta make.
Anyway,
I gotta find something for Mike.
yeah, they're happening right now. Mike's here. He's just dropping off some. We're just saying hi.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's got beers for Abe.
I'm trying to buy one of the keys from Chuck.
Yeah.
There's a line.
He's got a small haul that he has to drop off in his car, and then he's going to bring back beers.
Like $10 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I?
All right, I learned what I need actually. So my CERT group is they got themselves a repeater up in Auburn, and that's nice overlooking the valley. This is Elk Grove Galt CERT that I'm part of, and they so as a business license holder, they have Part 90 Spectrum radios, and they can do encryption in those. So they got this DMR repeater up on that hill now, overlooking the valley, and I was thinking it would be great if I could find a radio like some of these here. You can see. Well, those are some Kenwoods, but you know, you see a lot of these Motorola's at these flea markets, and I honestly don't know the first thing about them. I'm sure that there are some geeks watching this right now, and they're just like, "Oh my God, how can you not know?" But yeah, I don't know anything about Motorola stuff. So I walked up to one of the booths here and asked them, because they had this radio that had, it's this Motorola CP 200D, and it had a nice little tape on it that said DMR, that's what I wanted to see. So I asked them, you know, how do you program that thing? Apparently the software's free if you sign up with Motorola online, and you can just download it. And the CP 200D is micro USB connection, so you can program it from your computer with simple cable that everyone has. So that's my new target. I was originally thinking get one of those AnyTone mobile radios that Tech Prepper uses. I think it's called the 878 UV Pro. It's a Part 90 radio for mobile. Pretty powerful. I just like it because it uses the same form factor as a FT6000, which is what I have for ham for deployments with Aries. So, but you know, why not get like a commercial radio too? So the one I saw there, that booth was like $100, but it's kind of beat up and missing all its rubber gaskets. So I'm gonna keep looking. But now I know what I'm looking for, which is a good thing. So here we are at QRP Works. This was really busy when I stepped in earlier, but looking at the Sidekart Decoder Edition. Our friend here, Shell, gave us the big spiel yesterday and told us all about it. It connects to the top of the KX2, to the side of the KX3. He also got right here with a little kickstand for the 705. Pretty much any radio that can do CW will work with. It uses Bluetooth on the 705 in particular. But we're back because we were sold yesterday on it.
And he came in a skeptic.
I did.
You did.
You did.
But it's a really cool.
No, absolutely not. No, because it was, like he asked you the first question. He was like, "Well, doesn't it already have a decoder?" And that's when you're like, "Well, that's the last thing we added to it.
Yeah.
It does all this other
Well, I
stuff."
was explained to a gentleman that it's called the decoder edition because we had previous sidecars.
Right, you were telling us last night.
we
Yeah.
added the decoder. We said, well, how do we differentiate this so people know what's new? So we call it decoder edition, but it's a lot more than just a decoder.
Absolutely.
All the logging and messaging and other functions inside.
All right. Hey there. I'm here in line right now by the American Grill food truck, which has the vaunted pork chop sandwich. We got a request from Jim for one of them, but of course I want one too. Mr. Johnny, who's coming here, is actually in line to get one, even though he's not even eating one. But I'm here in the vendor line because T.O. just told me that, yeah, I can use the vendor line as a media pass. And so overriding what I previously heard. So, and I saw another guy in line who had the media pass. So now here we are. But yeah, I can't believe you're not even going to eat one. You're in line. So
I'm going to leave you. I'm going to go find what I want.
Okay.
I'll meet you back here.
All right.
Or
So yeah,
if you're done, you can just
here we are. And again, if you ever go to Hamvention, try out this pork chop sandwich. It's something else. All right, here I am with TangoOscarMike, proof that JerryNet lives on, and we got Jason here, K8TSG. All these cool YouTubers I'm meeting.
We're harassing Jim. There are these people filming.
This is the first time I'm meeting TangoOscarMike in person, and after knowing him on JerryNet for I don't know how many years.
A couple of years now. A few
Yeah,
years.
but it's been a while. We're back at
OG.
Jim's tent.
Yeah.
Got Jim a pork chop sandwich. As you can see, I got one here. Big Jim has one.
Pork chop sandwiches unite.
Yes. We're gonna turn into form of ham. You know. And then we got Boston Johnny over there, struggling with the tailgate.
Fighting with the tailgate.
But yeah, so it's great to see these guys. This is the reason I go to these things, is just to meet up with everybody. So it's great to see them. So I'm walking to the Boneyard. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit, which I wasn't expecting for today. But doing the horse track version of the Boneyard, where I am on a mission now. Now that I got this, all the deets that I needed for a Motorola Part 90 radio. So we're gonna go check out the Motorola tents, which up till now have been completely foreign to me. And we'll check out what they got. See if I can find a decent CS200D Motorola for not too expensive. And then we'll go from there. This is what it looks like walking down in the Boneyard. We got various things. Mostly flea market used items. See some ancient technology here.
But I didn't think I got some of that. Check.
So, No success on the Motorola hunt, but here's the thing. I made this mistake in the past. I can't find the first booth that I saw this radio at. There's so many freaking booths here that, yeah, I lost it. So even the old beat up one that was kind of like my fallback, I can't find it. It's been raining too, so that's why you know, a lot of the stuff is getting covered up right now. But I've been looking and I can't find it, so I don't know. I mean, I'll eventually find it, I guess, maybe, but I'll be so sad if I had it in my hand. Just thought it was kind of beat up and thought I would find it elsewhere and then end up losing all the opportunities. So I guess lesson learned. If you see something that fits, something that you're looking for, just get it. Don't think you'll find something else somewhere else. That's my advice to y'all.
Feature request like the Waffle House plugin. You can go to our Facebook page at openhandfuck.com or our GitHub page with all of the open source repository for this project.
Did you say you're in marketing?
What's
Motorola's over there? Man, have you been practicing that speech in front of the mirror? That was pretty good.
Which one? Because I just talked to the camera saying I can't find the original booth. It might be.
I think it's like right on the other side of this. I thought it was right over here.
Okay.
No, it's that blue tent facing the food court.
Blue tent? Okay.
Okay.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, it's that blue tent right there.
Thanks, man. We'll take a look. So I got a tip, and maybe it is this way. I kind of feel like it is, but this is just down the straight alley that it was, and I was pretty sure it was down this way somewhere, but I was all up in there, over there. This is the lead place. Yeah, I think this is it.
I have a little DMR, so I'm curious if you did the DMR in this. Is this?
I found it. Here it is, right here. You can see that. I was saying it wrong. It's the CP200D. It's not the CS200D. But I'm going to ask them too, because there's probably other things that I can use that have DMR on business band. But I found what I'm looking for. All right, it's a bust. I had the smarts to call my cert leader, and he told me it's actually UHF business. So I'm dealing with an entirely different radio. He told me that the Motorola versions of those are $1,000, which is a little much. So
It's not that bad now.
Back to searching for an AnyTone 578 UV 578 Pro, which is a mobile, which would do that, and it's a Part 90 radio. Or I can get the MD380, I think he said. Either of those would work as well, and he has code plugs for those. Just give them to me and I'll be up and running. So it was a whole path with a bad memory, and I didn't find what I was looking for. But that's part of the fun of Hamvention, is the hunt. You have a specific need, and you know in the Boneyard there's something that could work. Of course, I remembered wrong. I thought it was VHF, but it was fun nonetheless. And I got a good tour of the Boneyard. It's sprinkling right now. I'm going to pan around here so you could see behind me. There's all manner of people. We had the vaunted pork chop that you saw earlier, and that was one heck of a line. It's still not calmed down that much. It's back there. And man, those people at the pork chop line were, not the people, but the staff were getting overwhelmed. I could tell. They were seriously, there's so many orders, and the line was, I would say, 100 people long, at least. So something else. Pork chop sandwich though is worth it. Take a look at this Hexbeam. It's gigantic. It spans.
Yeah, and a really competitive price.
That thing is huge. It's
a share of boss.
Called VHQ Hex.
Boss
Costs $1,979. Here at the trade show, it's $1,799.
These are all connected. So when you turn to a certain band, it goes resonant.
This is the Inventor K1NH. Look at this thing. Thing is huge. I'm over here by Intellitron, which is kind of a parts, and I mean they got clocks and like distribution. But what I noticed about this in particular is that here, let me flip this around. Is they got this clock, which I have one of these hanging in my room, and it is a atomic clock that does both local and UTC, and used to be sold by MFJ. So they were, I thought that clock was gone, and it's one of the most useful clocks that I have because it's atomic radio controlled, so it uses I'm guessing the VV or the WWVB signal coming out of Colorado to sync with the atomic clocks throughout the world. That thing is always on the correct time. And so I thought with the folding of MFJ that particular clock was never to be found again except for on eBay. But in this case, it is Intellitron who has taken the design, or maybe it was just, white labeled by MFJ, and it was actually just something that you can find. But I never bothered looking, and I just saw it again, and I was like, oh, okay. So it actually is available. And then here I am, passing by Ono, former competitor of Denko, former because Denko is no longer. They are going strong. They're still selling their Life Before batteries. I recommend them. They are very good batteries, and everyone who's a ham probably has one. So yeah, definitely go for it. All right, so I was wondering why I'm always hearing the seed default notification, and I thought it's just a bunch of people not turning off the notification, because FYI, if you have a seed tracker, the default notification is a little tune that happens for 15 seconds. And right now, MeshCore and Meshtastic are blowing up at Hamvention. So if you have something that's default set up, you're getting like dozens of messages a second. And you can imagine if each notification is 15 seconds long, your device is never shutting up. So actually, it's not that. When I am hearing it, it's actually right here. Seed Technologies is why. They are the makers of the tracker, which is one of the most famous Meshtastic devices. Now, it's fairly recent, but really good devices. I highly recommend them myself. All right, I'm back outside. Okay, I apologize now that I remember that I do not have my Insta360 mic Airs, so audio is probably really crappy. I'll see it in the edit. But heading across the way, because as normal, spend a lot of time in those big 3 buildings with all the vendors, but then never go to these buildings, which is where some of the educational stuff happens. And so very high likelihood now of seeing K5ATA, Mr. Texas Steve himself. Well, he's no longer in Texas, but that's how I know him. And he's part of the ARRL's teacher reach out program.
I just sent you one.
But this is, as you can see, this is all the like education and youth areas. We got a bunch of Motorola's here. It's funny because I never really paid attention to Motorola's, and now because I was looking for that one, I see them everywhere. All right, I know these guys. Look at these guys. I know these guys. So this is K6ARK radio, and
That's the key, right? You have to.
the inventor of the retro rig, which is not here.
I did not bring the retro rig.
And the Soda
I did bring the pigeon.
Yes. So if you go to Soda Plus channel, you can watch the whole retro rig saga. And then his channel has the behind the scenes, which is hilarious. But yeah, I saw these guys in 4 days in May, but here they are, booth all set up.
Yeah, it is.
How's the sales going?
Good. It's
I
been
could
busy.
imagine.
Yeah.
This first day,
time.
I don't remember this first day being as wild as it is.
This is a crazy first day. I'm like scared of Saturday.
Yeah, there's just a lot of people. I can't believe it. So, yeah, come check it out. We're in the Hertz Hall for these guys, and look at this. We got the three heroes here of QRP. We got Tufteln over Josh over in the end here. He's got the great batteries and adapters and things, and then we got K6ARK with his vaunted end-fed half-wave antenna with the toroid right on the BNC. And then we got tiny paddle guy.
The tiny paddle guy. N6ARA.
N6ARA. Brilliant inventor. So, yeah, you gotta check him out. There you go.
Yeah, it's been good.
But yeah, that's how big Hamvention is. You easily spend a lot of time just searching for particular people or things. It's huge. So if you've never gone, I highly recommend you go. Here we are, walking around. I'm gonna head back to what I call home base. It's not really my home base, but where Jim and Boston Johnny are set up, selling their stuff in the flea market. And then see if I can get this camera recharged, because it's starting to die. Hey, it looks like I've put in about an hour's worth of raw content. Yeah, it's been a fun time. Oh, right when I turn the camera on, it starts beeping. Nice. Anyway, it's like 3:40 p.m. I've been here since 7:15, helping Jim set up his spot there in the flea market. So I'm pretty tired, man. I just I didn't realize how tired I am. Just been doing a lot of walking and checking things out, and yeah. So I'm doing one last round here through building 1 here. I wanted to go check out the Begali Keys again, just to look at them, because they're beautiful. Let's see if we could take a look here. I remember them being here. I'm not sure where. So,
Hey, Dennis.
let's take a look. Hey, how's it
How are
going?
you, man? Good to see
Oh, I
you.
didn't even see this guy. I talked
What is
forever
up?
with this guy over in, Huntsville.
In Huntsville?
Yeah,
and
we
I
shared
saw
a cigar.
Yes.
And we
you
also
gave me an amazing cigar as
Yeah, I
well.
gave-
won't forget that.
And then he talked about his app, the logging app.
Yep.
Which is what is it?
World Radio League.
Yeah, World Radio League. So, yeah, good stuff. Glad to see you're still
Good
around.
to see you, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just kind of monologuing here. I was gonna go find the Begali booth. Do you know where that is?
I think they're
Next
in
building
the next
over,
building
yeah.
over. Yeah.
Okay, I swore it was. I'm already tired.
Me too.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you guys.
Good to see you.
So yeah, so apparently it's building 2. That's how much I'm remembering. I remember walking into building 1 and then it was just right there. But I guess I don't remember well. So, seeing things again, we're here with, this is Kenwood, see that. But apparently they got a really big booth. And everyone's asking about the Kenwood 750, which I know next to nothing about, but it's not even available, so I'm not going to even try. I'm not going to look. I don't know how this is sounding right now with all the surrounding noise. Again, I apologize for not bringing my Insta360 mic here. But here we are. And here, I wanted to come over here because I see something. You mind if I take a video here of this guy?
You can. This is Xavier.
This is Xavier. Look at that.
He's a 1-year-old male Sphinx cat.
Look at you.
You can pet him if you want.
I love the
cutest thing.
When he wrinkles up his head with his
Look at
ears,
that.
he looks like he could be.
This is
holding
the
a
first
secret
time
treasure
I've seen a
map.
hairless cat.
Most people say that in person. They've seen it all over the TV and everything, but nobody's ever really seen him in person.
Beautiful cat.
He's got a treasure map
got
on
a-
his head.
Rat tail.
Rat tail. Look at that.
Oh goodness.
I know.
Oh.
New people. New people.
We have several cats, but
We
not
have-
a hairless one.
We have 2 fur babies at home, and then this one.
They're very hard to. They're not easy.
Oh, really?
They have very
Personality?
specific diets.
Oh, I see.
And then they have attitudes.
I bet.
He terrorizes
Well, I'm used
the
to
house.
that.
He's calm and nice outside, but he is not at home.
And
He's like a toddler.
and you have to have special things for them because they get cold.
Oh, yes, yes. I can imagine.
She has what she calls the broiler, which is like this fur-lined little thing that he can
It's like a
crawl
hut that he
into.
crawls into.
And he gets in there, and it must get 100 degrees in there.
Oh, wow. Must feel that. Well, my cats with full poofy fur want to be in the sunlight in the summer, so
same kind of
I
thing.
can imagine a 100-degree little booth for this guy.
And then, UV clothing when you take them outside because they can sunburn. And he's got a hat.
Things you don't even think about.
And they're very mischievous.
I can believe that.
And they know when they're doing it too. 'Cause you can yell at him in the other room, and he'll go, yeah.
Yeah, he talks back.
Talks back, always talking.
Well, thanks for letting me meet Xavier.
No problem. Thank
Beauty.
you for stopping.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sacramento.
It's like, this is weird. There's
Anyway, nice meeting you. I am Dennis, AD6DM.
KC9AKG.
Okay, and your name's Tabitha?
Just Tabitha.
Okay.
We're working on it.
All right. See you around.
See you.
That was so cool. And so, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. I'm pretty wiped. Heading over to this building 2, and I'm going to see about... Oh, yes, now I remember. It was the Flex radio booth that I was entering while talking to you. That's probably why I'm remembering it as building 1, because that's the first time I turned the camera on. I was already going into building 2, and this is the one. This is it. This is it. And I'm very slow on a straight key, but this is the thing of beauty. Look at this. Look at this block of metal. It is, I believe, $500 for this block of metal, and I suck at it. I'm not used to using a straight key.
Oh, you're not used to using a straight? Yeah. That's
I love this key, but I don't. Yeah. I'm good with these.
I wanted to try this as a cootie. It's just set up as a, like a bug.
That is so nice.
It is nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this. Here again, the sculpture. This one's beautiful. That one's fast. That one is good. Begali Keys. The keys are exceptional. Typically magnetic movements. I don't know what you call them. Because like my Vibraplex has a spring. These are magnets, so it's it's got that constant pressure. These are all the different keys that they have. And so you see down there, there's a sculpture. I love the sculpture series. And then we got the mono, and then the straight key is, I think it's also called the sculpture series. I'm not quite sure. Let me double check on that real quick here. See if I could find it. Yeah, it's called the sculpture arrow, right there. So I'm not even going to ask prices. All right, I did it. I got the AnyTone. It's the, I don't know if you can see that, AT-D578UV PRO, which is a Part 90 DMR radio made by AnyTone. I know this will work, but it's also the one that Tech Prepper uses for his comms, and it fits in the Armalock cage. There's a cage made for it, so that'll be cool if I want to build out another bag. But really, I gotta blame Rick over in our CERT group, Rick Delgado. I think his call is KN6 HNT, I believe. I'll verify that, but yeah, he's talking about the Part 90 repeater that they got going, and that set me on this full buying spree thing, or at least search. Yeah, hopefully it's a lot more quiet out here. There's a little bit of wind, but yep, doing some damage here.